Let's fucking go, man! Greetings, everybody. My name is Crims, I think so, and this is a crazy time. Let me tell you all about it. Let's see, where are we? Is this my Crimson? I think so. It should be. Okay. Alright. So, welcome back, everybody, to Secret of Evermore. It has been, and stay with me here, it's been freaking 2 years since I last played this game. And it ended off with the big Salabog fight. I recorded that in the middle of the night. It was crazy as shit. It was boring. And now I'm here. I thought we were gonna start in the swamp. But okay, I guess we can go from here, man. So, how are you all doing? Today is July 25th, 2017. And this is Secret of Evermore. And as I said, 2 years before the last... since the last part. And that was on my old channel, King Crims. So I guess some people on this channel, or my new followers, might be a little bit surprised or... yeah, you know. It's like, what the fuck? Part 13 or whatever, in the middle of nothing. And so... But here's the deal, I just recently got back into the whole Secret of Evermore mood. I've been quite obsessed, well not really, but I've been all up in my alley with this game recently. I've listened to the music, and as some of you know, I grew up with this game. I love it so much. It's in my top 10 games of all time. But that's like 80% because of nostalgia. Or maybe not 80%, but you know. And so I got back into loving this game so much. Listen to the music, listen to fan-made music, remixes and shit. And I downloaded art, checked out. I've never seen fan art of this game before, and it doesn't exist many, unfortunately. So I checked it out and was like, damn, this is nice. Downloaded some maps on the internet, like these whole dungeons, but as one big image file. And it's like, whoo! It's like if nostalgia bursts. I think some of you may know how that feels. But playing this game really takes me back. It was... I made a top 5 games with highest replay value or something back on my old channel. And it was a very weird video, but in that one I talked about a lot of things about this game, how like it stood out. Oh shit, you can't carry anymore? Wait, you can't have more than one, is that it? Alright, so you can't have more than one mud pepper, that's really weird, but okay. So yeah, this game had a lot of replay value for me. Because there's a lot of like different ways to play the game, different challenges, and overall for me it has high replay value. But also the game stood out very much compared to my other games I grew up with on the Super Nintendo, like Mario and Zelda and so on. Like this was the first real RPG game I ever played, with, you know, experience, level up, equipments, you know, RPG. And I was like, holy shit, this is so freaking cool! And so the game stuck to me so much, and then I played Final Fantasy and Breath of Fire, also on the Super Nintendo, and like, holy shit, RPGs is my kind of soup. So fucking good! But this game does tend to get very much compared to the other one, which is Secret of Mana. And I can of course understand why. It's like the same style, same type of game, but Secret of Mana in most people's mind is objectively better than this game, and I can see where they're coming from, but I never grew up playing that game. I only played it on emulator, and I was like, yeah, it's pretty damn good, it's good. But what I love about this game is the fact it's not so happy-go-lucky, like super cool fantasy music, you're slaying these mystical weird creatures, and it's like colorful, and this game tends to be a lot more, as you can hear the music or the background ambience, there's a lot more emphasis on ambience and environment and a more darkness. It's not so happy, you know? And that kind of clicks with me. It's kind of like the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Why that game clicks with me more than Skyrim is because it's a lot more depressing, a lot darker, more ambience. While Skyrim is more like, yeah, you're the hero, Uskaka! You know, it's like, it's a little bit too much. Yeah, you're the hero, woo, go slay some dragons. But in this game, you kind of get thrown into this jungle, and it's like, fuck, man, you're on your own, you piece of shit. But that's it. That's my little mini rant on this game. So we're back playing this game. This is weird. And for all of you fuck nuggets out there who think this is like emulator, no, whoa, no, it's not. It's really not, because I'm playing this on my original Super Nintendo. Paul, I have to say, but this is how I grew up playing the game. This is the exact same console, cartridge, controller, everything is the exact same as when I grew up. And I can only capture this nostalgia feeling 100% if I play the game like this. I've checked out emulators. I checked it out on SNES 9X, or whatever it's called, and it doesn't work at all. It's like super glitchy and piece of shit. And then I tried it on Z SNES. Oh shit, level 3. ZED SNES, a very classic emulator which I growing up. Here we go, level 3. Ooh, baby! Now that's what I call damage. And it worked a lot better on that emulator. The only problem I found was that when you hit things, listen to the sound. That sound does not exist on that emulator. It sounds like it's been toned down like 2 octaves. I hope you know what I mean. It doesn't sound like that at all, and that kind of... I need these sounds. This is the way I grew up with the game. I need them to sound like that. And so I'm playing this on the Super Nintendo. It's the PAL 50 FPS instead of the original 60. But for some reason, and it's, of course it's nostalgia, right? But when I played it on emulator, the original speed, 60 FPS, I felt the game was way too quick. But that's of course, holy shit, level 3 with the dog attack. Felt like, I'm not used to this speed. It doesn't feel like suit me in the core. And so I was like, shit, it's dying. So for me, this is the true way to play Secret Evermore, but only for me. Alright, enough dilly-dallying about graphics and playability bullshit. So, when you kill Salabog, you get a mud pepper so you can cast Levitate, right? And you use Levitate to get into this volcano. And so once you enter this dungeon, you don't have any, but as you saw, I had one. The thing is, you can use it on the entrance and then go back to that swamp dude and actually get a new one. And what that does is that now I can actually go through here without going through the entire roundabout to get another mud pepper, because that's what the whole section is built upon. It's like getting the mud peppers to advance to the next rock. But since I went back, I can now skip the biggest, sidetrack for getting a mud pepper. So now I'm already in the last section of this dungeon. But I will not do that. I want to show everything. This is not a speedrun at all. But if it was a speedrun, you could like glitch through those stones, so you don't even need to use the mud peppers, from what I know. So, this is what you were supposed to do. Yeah, boy! So it feels really great to be back to classic commentary. I mean, oh shit, I've been thinking a lot when it comes to, Let's Plays, commentary, live streams. How do I do it? What is the best? What works for me? I've done lists. I've even done lists on how to, edit. Like, do I want to do everything in OBS, make it, quick and easy? Or do I want to do it the long way, like I've usually done, with Cubase and recording with different programs and, all this shit, and edit the video? What do I want to do? What is more efficient? And I've just gone back to, this is like 100% pure old Crims style, and I'm very happy to be back with this. So I'm recording the audio, my audio and the game's audio with Cubase. That's the first time I do that, recording both sources at the same time using one program. I've never done that before. I've tried it, it didn't work out so well. So you're watching this if it did work out fine. Yes, so I'm recording both of the channels because before I recorded the game audio with Audacity, recorded my commentary with Cubase, and recorded the gameplay with Virtual Dub. Now we're doing it a little bit different. Recording both. Yeah, with Cubase, and then I'm also recording the game with OBS. If you've seen my recent video, which is like SNES console aspect ratio bullshit, you can check it out there. I put up the settings for this game, and it's just so fantastic. Now I'm playing it in the original aspect ratio. I don't need to post-edit before I edit in Adobe Premiere Pro, and I need to explain that because it's kind of complicated. So what I did before was to record the capture card raw with Virtual Dub, and then I need to import that raw footage into Virtual Dub later on, and I need to deinterlace it, I need to crop it, fix the aspect ratio, and do all that shit, and then need to render it, and then take that file into Adobe Premiere Pro and edit and render that. So there's like two processes of editing and rendering. So much shit work, I don't want to deal with it. So with OBS, as I showed in that video, I have all these things, you know. I can color correct, aspect ratio, crop, I can deinterlace, everything is done in real time because I have a beast of a computer, kind of. And so the recording with OBS is already done. I don't need to go through that whole step as I did with Virtual Dub. So it's freaking great, I hope. As I said, this is the first time I do a Let's Play like this. And it's also the first time I record, you know, Cubase, both. So, as I said, you're watching this right now, you will see how it worked out, or if it didn't work out. If it's total chaos, I might not even upload this episode. Maybe upload it on my crap channel. But if it worked out somewhat, you will see. I will most likely type in the description or maybe add a text right here like, yeah, Crimson, it's working perfectly, you just shut up. Most likely. We shall see. You see this for the mud pepper, such a big roundabout that you need to do to get at the mud pepper. So I've never done this, never done that, you know, skip this part, because I enjoy this place. It's kind of unique and you never see it again. Because once you're done here, you can never come back. It's one of those things. So you see, this dude is a bit different. He takes a lot more damage. He is called Viper Commander, right? Yeah. And he was a boss before? I don't know if it's the same dude, maybe. Let's see a double kill! Boom! And so it's special. You get that little tribute, whatever. So now you get the mud pepper. So now we have one over. Not that there is any point, because that stone is the last one. Drinking time with Crims. You can actually go back and get another one.